live. Hope you're all having a fantastic week. Okay, yep, the stream's up this time, so that's good. We will get started in just a jiffy, everybody. Just got to send the links out, everything like that. I'm just going to call it live in 2 minutes. So we'll get started at about 8 minutes past. So, still going to be waiting for a stream. But I can actually see it's live, so I don't know if I'm having... No, it's definitely there. Definitely there, so I can send the link out. Just send the link out from the page. Now I've got some good farming ideas in this episode, so we'll give that a whirl tonight. Okay. We will get started in just one moment. Okay, so let's get this started. G'day everybody and welcome to High West Unearthed. This is episode, hang on a second, I don't even know what episode it is. Episode 6, I believe it is. It is episode 6. Just had to double check that one. Yes, it is episode 6. So we're going to do some mining today. That was creepy. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to really crank up the automated farming system. So far, it's been a bit of a flop. And I'm not going to beat around the bush. That's a bit of a flop. That's not much weed at all. That's not going to achieve what we want to achieve. So what we are going to do is start a better automated farming system. So we are going to need some buckets of water to get this system going. We are going to need some pistons. So depending on if you're playing Java or Bedrock, I'm not sure if the crafting recipe is the same for both versions, but obviously refer to your crafting guide to find out how many bits of each item you need. I should have enough redstone then. I did want to make them sticky pistons. They're going to have to be normal pistons for now, which is not going to be visually appealing, but it's going to be better than nothing. Yeah, so we'll do that. And then we'll create our pistons. I'm not sure what I'll be short of for pistons there. It's cobblestone. I'm definitely not short of cobblestone. Now I'm short of wood. Okay, 30 pistons should do quite nicely. So we are going to need a bit more redstone. So we'll put the iron back in the chest. And we'll use 4 blocks of redstone into redstone. Okay. And first of all, we're going to determine how big this is going to be. So I think we're going to base it very similar to the existing farm setup we have here. So we'll leave a little pathway in between the two farms. But the idea is we'll probably have a wall there. If the water's there, the rest of the wall / pistons will be here. So this is where we want the water for the irrigation. So make this a nice long one again. Hey, since when were golden shovels more effective than iron shovels? Oh, apparently they always have been. Okay, I'll note to self. Okay. So, we'll go and get 2 buckets of water. We don't need pistons right now. I believe we've got most of the ingredients. So, got 1 bucket 2. And hopefully before that sun goes down, we can fill up the trench with water. Bucket 1, bucket 2. No, it's not going to work, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. So skipping every 2 blocks. Now, I've had a bit of practice doing this. So if you can't do it as fast as this, don't stress. It takes a lot of practice to sort of get up to planting infinite water sources to this extent. And my recommendation would be to play around with water sources. That's the best way you are going to learn. Okay, there we go. So we'll combine those buckets, move them away, move this flour out the way, and then we're going to need some more of those slabs. So, do we have slabs anywhere? We'll use oak wood slabs. We've got plenty of them. Might even get this done before the sun goes down. If the pig would move out of the way, that is. Okay, so we've got the oak wood slabs. Now, the next step will be to put the pistons down. Now, we're actually advancing a fair bit quicker than I thought. So we're going to go a piston every couple of blocks. So we'll go piston there. Now you have to face directly down for this to work. Okay, excellent. So, oh, hang on, I think I might be dangerously low on food sources. Go zip into a bed before any mobs come out. Okay. Now, food sources. I've got to have something for food here. Anything for food. Some raw meat. Apples, they're not really ideal. Get me out of trouble, I guess. Okay. Whilst we're doing all this, we'll chuck the meat in here. We'll take those iron ingots out. I must have forgot I was smelting them earlier. And we'll put those apples back. Okay, I might dig out another trench. And then, got some stone there. So I might lay some andesite down. Just for base along here. So, the water is going to flow out. Sort of gives you an idea of how the water flow's gonna sort of create that effect. Now, something I don't like with the way the slabs are is, like, it almost looks like the slabs are pouring water, which I'm not a fan of that, but I guess from a development perspective, that would be pretty hard for Mojang to tweak. So okay, so we put those andesite blocks down. And then, I don't know how much more andesite I've got, actually. Let's have a quick gander. Wrong chest. Not much. So what I might do... okay, we might have to get some... Oh, that doesn't look to be cooking. Can you smell what High West is cooking? No, you can't. He hasn't got it cooking at all. Let's get that cranked up. So what I might do is fill up a couple of buckets full of lava. So I am sort of going to take a shortcut down by running over here and just jumping the ravine. Of course, when we jump a ravine, we want to be very safe in doing so. We don't want to land bang onto a solid block. We want to land... Oh, I was going to do that for a second. Want to land in the water. Had myself worried. Okay, we'll just go to this lava source here. Get a couple of scoops. Just to do some smelting. We'll run back along here. Okay, and we're going to make a couple more furnaces. So I think I got the cobblestone before, yep. So a couple being 2. Stack them on top of the existing furnace. Lava bucket in each. We're going to get 2 stacks of cobblestone. And we're going to smelt them. Okay, we'll keep the buckets on us. We're not going to need a flint and steel for now. And we're not going to need a Zur blast. Alright, so whilst that's cooking, we can look at the redstone component of this. So what we will do is we will get some wood. Not much wood, it could be any type of wood. We just need the blocks. Actually, I wonder if that's going to be enough. Oh, I had enough anyway. I'm not thinking of the right recipe. It's sticks and cobblestone in Bedrock. So we'll get 1 lever out. So that's going to control our pistons. Now, if you're sort of new to these kind of mechanics of playing around with switches and pistons and things like that, you might be thinking, oh, 1 switch isn't going to turn all of them on. Well, it will. We've just got to set this up correctly. So, what we need is we've got some redstone. We need some redstone repeaters. Now, that is made out of 2 redstone torches and stone. So what this does is it allows a redstone signal to be transmitted across a longer area. So, we've cooked all that meat, thank you. So we are going to need some stone to make these, so it's a good job we are smelting some stone. I think we're going to need a lot more stone this episode. What are we missing here? Redstone torches. I'm just going to make 15 of them, not that I have enough stone yet, but 15 redstone repeaters. Now, I am rusty. Yeah, I will forewarn everyone, I am rusty. It's been a while since I've mucked around with redstone mechanics. Now, what I will do though is, whilst that is smelting, we will go down the ravine again. And we will get some more lava. I always get nervous doing this. I always think a mob's going to sneak up on me. And I'm going to go for a swim in the lava. Kind of makes me think of classic Sega game, Alex Kidd in Miracle World, with a bubbling lava. Of course, back when I was a child, I couldn't work out it was bubbling lava. I didn't know what it was. But yeah, lava's always made me think of that for some reason. Okay. So we'll probably get some more furnaces cranking, I reckon. Oh, we do have a bit more stone here. So let's really crank out our stone output here. And we'll get a further 3 furnaces up and cranking. Just like that. We'll put these 3 buckets away and put these buckets of lava in here. That'll be lovely. And we will make some more repeaters. I think that's 15. Yep, that's 15. I can count. So just shift and holding shift and clicking the selection there works for us. Okay, now any of the other stone that we have left over can be used for making the farm. Now, I really wish I had sticky pistons. Now, off stream, I have been carving out a little path out to going inland because we are surrounded by a lot of water. And I have made just this little bridge. Just beyond there, just off there is a swamp biome. So we do have potential for getting slime. So, I think I'm gonna need more redstone than I initially thought. Okay. So we've got the lever. Now what will happen? Okay. I've grossly miscalculated this one. We need it a bit further out than I thought. I do want to replace this all for a harder substance such as stone. So unfortunately I did go andesite first of all. So if I fill this up with stone, it won't 100% blend in, but it's similar, not same. And we don't have enough stone. Just get some of that, 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 and some of the Zeds. Okay, so we will go out here and plant the stone. Now, we're going to need more redstone. One day I will I've bought myself a couple of graph books, and I've said to myself, hi West, look, I'm going to jot out my plans. And yeah, that's a got with jotting out my plans. the thought process is there. So, the way we will run the redstone signals is we need a line of redstone. And then we need these going off to each of the pistons. I'm starting to think a repeater might not work with this setup. So again, might have more flaws of it. But anyway, so the idea is we have a switch, or lever should I say. I always got to find a switch when I look in the item shops of these things. They send out a redstone signal and they go up. So they're going to hold back a water source. Now they are going to have to be sticky pistons, otherwise they will need to be up one more for this to work. But anyway, that's the idea. But you can see the redstone signal fades, and whereas it powers all of these, it stops around here. So this is where our redstone repeater comes handy. I'm going to turn it off so I don't get... I don't know, what's the Minecraft equivalent of getting electrocuted? Redstonified? And I'm going to put a repeater in here. So now what we'll see is an extension of a signal. Now, if you right click, that sort of puts a delay on it. So if we were to do this, you'd see one set go up faster than the other. So you can adjust these. Really great fun if you're musically minded and you get a decent amount of note blocks happening. You can make some pretty cool tunes, especially, dare I say, especially in Java. Now, I'm not a Java player myself, but Java have some different, I think they use MIDI tunes, I'm not 100%, but they have different instruments on the music note blocks. So you can see all of them go up now. One big row of pistons. Now, the miscalculation I have made is how high these pistons need to go. Now, we are going to... why does it always rain on me? We are going to have to go one higher, I feel. Now, I can't remember, isn't... I don't know what the most effective tool for breaking these are. I think you can just pretty much break them with anything. As it just showed, the pickaxe is just as fast as the axe for breaking it. It's no faster than just breaking it by hand. But we are also going to have to break each one of these off and do this. So I'll start off by destroying all the redstone signal. I think we're going to need a lot more stone than what we've got at the moment. Hang on, I do have a bit more stone. Have I done this wrong? I've got myself thinking now. I think the problem is if I put... Let me have a look. If I put now this here, all I've done is just extended the problem up by one. Now that's why I say always face downwards when placing your pistons. Yeah, I still don't have a slab to put this on. So how do I get around this? We're going to do this with, go back to basics. Probably going to have to smelt this cobblestone back into stone again. Should have tested this out first. But hey, this is what these builds are about. Trial and error. But we will have we will at the end of this, maybe not at the end of this episode, but at the end of this we will have a radical automatic wheat farm. Okay. So we know this is going out by one. Now, I don't believe I can put stone here and a piston on top. No, hang on, no, that's still not... It's still defeating the purpose of what we're trying to do here. We can't go half blocks over redstone. That's the issue we have. So if we put a block down over redstone, it's going to have to be like that. So we are right. So if we do this... Okay, we do this. No, we're not right. The piston needs to be here. Aha, that does fire the signal. Wasn't 100% sure whether that would or not. But the issue is the piston is still one block too low. Because we need our water source in here. Now, we'll just put the stone around here. Just so we can get a good indication of what's going on. But if our water... No, that'll be right. If our water source is here, we want the piston here. But then the water source will wash away the redstone. The water source sits in there. And I'm pretty confident you can't go slab over redstone. It's going to have to be sticky pistons. Sticky pistons is going to give us that extra height that we need. So I think the idea is we put a block here. And then the piston with a sticky piston goes in here. And the water source goes there. So what will happen, once we got the sticky piston up and going, the sticky piston will push the block up and then take it back down with it. So it will allow the water to flow. And... Yep, and that's right on top of the water source. So that's exactly what we want. So just an idea of what I'm trying to say here is, if we put a cobblestone onto here for now, and we want this permanently on. So we got that up, the water source will be blocked. So just having a look from the top, you'll see what I mean. The water source is in there, it'll be blocked. But the problem is, once we turn this contraption off, it's floating. And that's what we need the sticky pistons for. So I think I might have enough slime to make 2 sticky pistons here. Slime, where is the slime? So we might have to go hunting for some slime this episode. Okay. So the idea here is we get a sticky piston here. We don't stick to it ourselves. We get the stone here. And then I am going to get a bucket of water just to show what will happen. Now, this is still going to be what I would like to call a semi-automatic farming process. Because once we have this done, we would need to plant the seeds still. Unless we have a villager doing that. So the idea is we will turn this contraption on. Block goes up, turn it off, block goes down. Fantastic. Okay. I shouldn't be using the stone blocks up like that, but anyway. We'll plonk some water in there. So the example of what I'm going to show is we've got 4 rows of seeds here. And then we're going to have a trench here. And this trench is going to be filled with water. So what will happen is when we turn this machine off, the water flows, drop the seeds in the holes, Bob's your uncle, all your seeds are going to fall in one spot. As long as we have the water flowing correctly. That is going to be the ultimate challenge. So that means the hole can't be here. Oops, stuffed that up, didn't I? The hole can't be here. The hole will need to be here for the trench. So when we turn it on, let's check this water flows properly. In like that. So if we have this water flow the same way for every piston setup, the water is going to push the seeds down into... oh, hang on a second. No, I will go to bed actually. Don't know what the moon cycle is. So it will push it into a trench. Oh, someone's burning over there. Okay. So this is our contraption. It's not pretty, but it's effective. So what we'll do now is we'll grab the rest of the stone out. Again, I doubt we're going to have enough stone. But actually what would... Hey, come on in, mate. Welcome to my house. I'll show you around. Hey, that's not friendly at all. Yeah. That's what you get. So we might turn... What I originally wanted to do is turn those stone into stone bricks. Just for aesthetics. Now, we have... I don't know if I want to repair this. I might just chuck this here for now. And I might make an iron shovel. One iron? Yep. One iron. Just a bit more durable than a stone shovel. We're going to dig this trench out. Okay. Trench has been dug out. And this is going to be, I won't lie, this will be a bit of trial and error. So, we'll put the stone bricks along here. Now, piston number 2 will need to be here. So, we will put the redstone trail down. Piston hot. Let's try this again. Redstone trail down. Piston on. Let's push me up. Block there. And then, of course, caving it in. And I'll probably end up, so that it looks all uniform, I'll probably end up turning that all into bricks as well. But like that. Then that there. And then one more water source. Place a water source would have been better. I could always take out those slabs, but oh, but hey, let's do this awkwardly. Now, the thing I want to learn here is, you know, actually, what would be a smarter idea is putting a ladder up on this contraption. So we've got 2 water blocks. Now, what I want to learn is I'm going to drop 2 bits of redstone on the ground. Go drop one here. This is all part of the experiment. It's science, people. Science. And then one here. That might not catch it, but anyway. We're going to turn this off and see where the redstone goes. Okay. I was actually expecting the water to drop outwards. So we're going to need a buttload of pistons to be able to do this. Okay. So, what this in turn means is we need that block out, that block out, that block out. Just gonna dump the water over here for now. Really made a mess of this. Big time. Okay. Let's pick up the mess I've made. Whilst we're doing this, we might as well convert a lot to stone blocks. Not stone bricks, sorry. But this is going to be an expensive task. It will be worth it in the long run. And you know what? We might have to start this with baby steps and just set up a small setup for now. But it will be worth it in the long run. So we're going to get our sticky pistons. Place it like that. We're going to put our stone blocks on them. Like so. I'm really hoping I'm doing this right at the moment. We're going to get our redstone signal like that. Now the only issue I'm going to have here is repeating the signal. That will be a problem that we will solve another day. But this... Why did I cover up a switch? That was a real silly move, to be honest. We'll put this here. Second layer. Here. And we will need the ladder going up here. Okay, so this is where the water's going to sit. So we've got the stone blocks here. Okay. So now we're just going to box this up. Okay. And then we're going to have our water sources in there. So just hopefully make sure this is correct. Okay, I've somehow created an infinite water source. Which I don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh no, did get rid of it. Somehow got an extra water source out of it. So I'm going to throw 2 stone bricks here. And the idea is we want the stone bricks to end up towards the end. So 2 stone bricks on the ground. Now, for the purpose of this, we don't want our redstone washing away. I'm just going to cover that redstone up. Now, we'll turn this device on. Water flushes. Brick goes to the end. That brick might go the other way, but once I've got the water flow working correctly, that is not going to be an issue. The question will be, what will happen when we put third piston in with the water flow? But for now, that is the idea. So we can plant, look at planting the seeds and everything, and get them out up and go. Did I invite you? No, I didn't. Hang on a minute. Wait. If only I had... If only. I only have 2 of them. Darn. Alright, well... I'm not going to be able to do that. But what I am going to do is create another chest. To go on here and start putting our stacks of stone bricks and convert this cobblestone. So I'm going to do a bit more mining and everything and get those cobblestones smelted into just normal stone. Go for 5 lava buckets. Hopefully it's about midday. No, is it past midday? Oh, the sun's going to set soon. Even better. Time flies when you're having fun, people. This is what we need. We need the sun to set soon. So, jump straight down here again. I swear I keep seeing a creeper when I fall down there, and it's... I think I'm just seeing things. I think there is a thing called creeper paranoia. And it's where you're basically where you're paranoid of creepers blowing you up. Okay. So we will just get up here. And we'll get those last 2 cobblestone blocks. Mojang keep changing things. You used to be able to hold jump on a ladder and you would actually go up a lot faster. Unfortunately, you can't do that anymore. So we'll do this. Just give us a second. I've just got to tweak a setting on my stream. Okay, so we'll put these here. Now we do want it to be night time. So put some of this around. So this chest is solely just to build this automatic wheat farm. Now, I am going to do this on foot. Probably going to regret it later. Oh, no. I need to find a cow, and I need to find a cow now. Actually, I'm not going near any villages. Alright. Attack ahoy! Here we go. Go away, creeper. Now, there was one more of these around somewhere. I'm going to have to fix up that riverbank at a later stage. Doesn't look like any of them are a captain, though. I don't know where their captains run off to. So I didn't get, oh, what's that curse called? Either way, I didn't get it. I didn't get cursed. I might get cursed at sometimes, but not cursed. So, I will just keep running along. Sorry, what was that? No, I'm not referring to you. My wife's just asking if I'm referring to you, referring to her, shall I say? But no. Not on this instance. Okay, so this is why I wanted to come out. Almost a full moon. The slimes are out in full force. And this is what I came here for. Oh, I swear, if you drop down there... Oh, come on, guys! Oh. Yes, shouldn't be breaking dirt blocks with a sword, I know. Now, I can hear another slime around. Ah, spam clicking. Aha, here's the other slime. No, don't fall down there. Don't fall down there. Good slime. Oh, I missed one. So we should have got a fair bit of slime already. 13 balls of slime, that's good. There's another slime block over here. Definitely pick your moon cycles. I'm pretty sure it's a full moon. Is increased chance of slime. Now, is that a creeper I saw over there, or is that another slime? It's a creeper. There's a slime though. Ah, slime hunting. It's only a small one, but every slime block counts. Especially when you need to make sticky pistons. So I'm just trying to see where... I don't think this isn't overly... thought you were a slime. I just saw green out the corner of my eye. No, but you are. Don't think this is an overly big swamp biome. So I do want to just sort of just traverse a bit more. See if I can find some more slimes. There we go. Because sometimes they spawn in nearby chunks. Which means we do have to go about exploring that bit. I've got a feeling I saw somewhere that... I don't know if it's hostile mobs, but I don't... Oh, go away, creeper. But it's something about mob mechanics and spawning and having to be a certain amount of chunks away for them to actually spawn. Aha! That's what we call the jackpot. Definitely the jackpot. 2 in a row. I feel almost bad. I mean, call me weird, but these... Okay. Always someone in the background being a smart aleck. But call me weird, but these slimes are cute. And I almost feel bad for killing them every time. Making sure that big one doesn't hit me. It will give me a fair bit of damage if that hits me. I think the little ones, I've noticed when I've got iron armor on, don't deal damage anymore. I believe they used to, but not anymore. I would like to get a good chunk dug out, probably somewhere between, I think, Y coordinate, probably Y coordinate 12 would work. Get a decent chunk size blocked out to do some slime farms in the future. Probably running out of space to hold things. 52 balls of slime. And I hear another slime somewhere. But that moon is almost down. Aha! That's another decent sized slime. So, just bear with me for a moment. Look, I do have a bit of a situation here, people. Just, yeah, so I might just have to jump off for a moment. I'm just going to find a safe place to be, first of all. Not that there's anywhere really safe in a swamp biome. But just bear with me for a moment, everyone. So sorry, everyone. I will be back in just one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Junior slammed his fingers into a drawer, unfortunately. Poor little guy. But dedication. He is dedicated to helping me with streams. He made sure like he was as silent as possible. Myself, I would have probably squealed if it was me. So he's definitely tough. Alright, so we will head back to our base. 60 slime blocks. That is fantastic. I'll be honest, I didn't actually think I would get anywhere near enough slime to do this build. I certainly hope I'm going in the right direction here because, yep, I am. I saw the path just over there. Just got to sort of weave in and out of these trees to get to it. Okay, so we will go back to the base. Where's the cow? Well, I don't need you now. Actually, you've got leather. Give me leather. You don't have leather. Okay. I'm going to plug this back up because it's annoying me. Oh! Creepers are annoying me. Ugh! I swear, creepers hold a grudge against me. It's kind of like, hey, you made another one of my family member blow up. I'm going to blow up on you, which is sort of counterproductive. But I swear, that's a creeper's mindset. That's if creepers have minds. I believe they do. It's somewhere strapped to gunpowder. Oh. So, put some of this lava back here. Whoa! That was a decent find. And fire protection too, jeez. That's going to be really good for exploring in the Nether. Yeah, that's actually really, really good. Happy with that. So just dump some of these items away. Okay. Then what we want to do is get our pistons. We're going to need more pistons than this. I'm going to have to work out the crafting recipe for pistons again. Make those sticky pistons first of all, but wood, cobble, iron, redstone. Definitely off stream we're going to have to farm for some cobblestone. Let's see. Why is my scroll button on my mouse not working? There we go. 30 pistons, 30 sticky pistons, 50 sticky pistons. Should have enough now. Okay. Let's get this happening. Move these oak slabs over here. Okay. So we might... Actually... We'll jump up here. I might just fill in these two. Okay. And once we start getting the infinite water source going, we'll be laughing. But we need to replicate this the whole way along. Okay. So, we will go all the way along here. Gonna need some more redstone. Definitely gonna have to do some underground mining to get my resources back up. It's been a really resource hungry episode. But once this is completed, I'm going to be happy because we're going to have a food source and we are going to have a trading source for villagers. Hopefully we'll get farmers who will trade wheat. No, my luck, I'll set this up and they'll trade carrots or other food sources. So, speaking of food sources, that's beef. So what I am going to do, see how long we can get this going without a repeater. Don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, this is still working. So I probably wouldn't want to go any more than that. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So every 10 blocks, if we go for a repeater. Now, this is a problem we're going to have. So we'll go off that way, but will it reach this? Okay. So we can use repeaters like that. So we should have enough repeaters now going along. Then if we put our source of redstone down, like that, and then it's just a matter of sticking our sticky pistons. So we'll get some stone bricks. More bricks. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what happens when you rush things, people. Is that one floating? Nah. Okay, it's getting pretty dark now. Oops. Whoops. Got that wrong again. Just want to get inside and get some sleep before that sun. Would have been a good night actually. If the moon phase is going towards a full moon, it would have been a good night to do some slime hunting. Okay. So, sorry, this chest was the one we're using, so we'll put these sticky pistons back. Now we should be able to make quite a few more stone blocks. Look at that experience rain on me. Okay. Actually, if I do this, that'll be quicker. So I wasn't too sure of how it was going to look to start off with, but I'm pretty happy with this. So we'll run along here. And run along here. And this is going to close this all up, and then it's just a matter of getting the water in. Just for aesthetics, we'll do this row as well. So actually, I don't think it took anywhere near as much as what I thought it was going to. Why is a water source so far away? You know what I'm going to do? Something that's been bugging me for a little while now. Turn off coordinates. I am going to grab the middle one, I should be alright. Yep. There's our infinite water source. So moving a couple of blocks at a time. Very time consuming process. It's taken over an hour so far to get this working how we wanted, but I think this is actually a pretty productive episode. So now when we turn this on, off, on, what is going on? None of these should be up. What on earth is going on? I think Junior's right. He just mentioned to me the repeaters, and the repeaters are setting off a signal. That is not the plan. Must be getting towards the end. Okay. Taking out the repeaters. So that is pretty much how we want it to work. It sort of flows down here. Now the question is if, say, we'll do a hypothetical. If this was the seeds and it flows down here, where does it go? Okay, so that will be the next challenge, is getting the water flow moving, but that's fine. We know, okay, so we know there's an issue there with the repeaters. So if we turn that back on, it fires up a section of them. But if we add a repeater in, maybe repeater needs to be set up before we turn this on. Then if that doesn't work, then my next guess is we've got the repeaters back to front. Okay. So blocks are all up. Okay. So let's try the next guess. So if we're facing this way, what will happen if the repeaters are this way? This is why I don't deal with redstone mechanics, people. It is extremely technical, extremely tricky. Okay, that's up. You've got to be kidding me. So once we flick a signal through to a repeater, that repeater stores the signal permanently. Junior's just asking me what if I delay it. Delaying it's not going to work either. I think this might be where we need not a repeater, but I think it's a comparator. Now I need to know how to make them. Redstone comparator, I think is how you say it. Oh no, this is going to require nether quartz. I think I might actually have enough nether quartz to do this as well. So, oh. Well, this is a development. A really annoying development. But a development nonetheless. So let's just free up some of the stuff here. I'm not going to need those stone bricks for now. Get some of that cranking. That chicken is having a grand old time over there. Okay, I'm not giving up on this yet. I know with the comparters, what they do is they reverse a redstone signal. Redstone torches. So whilst we're smelting the rest of the stone, let's just give this a crack. So I think if we put the comparter there, get the signal going. Now, I don't know if that's actually extending the signal out or not. But that looks to be what we're aiming for. So we'll make 2 more of them. See, I don't believe that's actually extending our signal out at all. Maybe it is. Yeah, because additional ones definitely lit up then. Now I know there are settings. Okay, so that's if you want to reverse it. Which is not what we want to do. We want to keep it how it is. Whoop. There's a moon. Okay. I think we might be on a win here. But then the signal gets too weak, so it does increase. Sure, that's increasing the signal strength. Might just be my imagination. Or is it that we do want the reverse signal on? The only other thing I can think of will be that it's facing the wrong way. That's going to be right either. I might open this up to Junior, who should probably be in bed but is with me at the moment. Junior, have you got any suggestions?
Yes, actually. So, you go back there.
Yep.
So, where's that hole you put? That first bit that's empty.
Yep.
You put the compartment there.
Yep.
No, the empty bit.
Oh,
That one. Yeah, there.
that way?
Yeah, and then the rest of those ones are the other ones. Whatchamacallit?
Repeaters?
Yeah, the repeaters. I bet that'll work. If it doesn't, well, sorry.
So you're saying we've got a compartment there?
Yeah, and then you do that.
Okay, we'll just see if this works. That's looking good. And that's the issue we had last time. So the repeaters...
Or actually, I think I've got another one. You put you put a compartment in front of each repeater. I think that's what lots of people do, and it works.
What if we were to, say, take out the repeaters, we'll keep the signal on for now, take out the repeaters, and we'll put a repeater in right at the end of the signal. So when we go, and it's absolutely faded out, which I would say would be this section here.
If it's not faded out, it won't have those little particles. That's the way to show it. So you put it in front of the completely faded out one.
We need it to have enough power just to light it up.
Then once it gets completely dark, you replace that one with it. Like that.
But it's not quite turned on, so it might be not that one. Not that one, the signal's still too weak. Still too weak.
That's it.
Now, if we remove the signal, it's still powering it up.
Then that's where you put a compartment in front of it. You could do that. Now you turn the signal back on. Cool. That's working. Now what you do is you turn the signal. It works!
Yeah, that looks right, but the thing is, if we watch this,
It doesn't light up the other
it doesn't
one.
light up the other one.
Yeah, which is where you switch it around so the compartment is behind it.
So switch the compartment and the repeater around.
And see how that goes. That might actually work. That's looking good.
No, because what's happening is every time that is powering everything up.
Something to stop it. I know, maybe you should try and figure out a guide or something. Maybe you should
I'm going to take this back
try again next
a
time.
notch. Dial this back a notch. Okay. what I'm thinking of is doing a loop around. So at present, we've got that many lit up. But if we then, this is just a thought, if we then, so we'll fill this hole in, we'll find out where this thing starts to fade a bit. So around here, and punch a hole in here, and we have it come out. I really did not need that to happen right now. Now I'm only thinking of how electronics work. But if we were then to loop it around and take that out. So that piston should be powered off the piston next to it. So that hasn't quite got enough guts there. Now I reckon if we do that, it'll break the chain. Yes! Why did I not think of that before? The basic chain reaction. So we got to go here.
Wow.
That was actually easier to work out than I thought. Go here.
Oh.
Here.
Oh, I see now.
So that way, once it turns off, it's not feeding off itself. So the redstone signal has no way of feeding off itself. So it's a basic switch setup, whereas before it was looping around and it was allowing the redstone to do a full loop. So it was like a recurring electrical current. So if you can imagine electricity just recurring in one spot, that electricity is just going in circles, but it's not going anywhere. So if we do that, that's off. Let's put our switch in, lever in, moment of truth. Actually, what we can do, I believe, I'll replace this. No. I'll get to bed first, because we don't want hostile mobs to come out and attack us. But I believe then what we would do is we'll just finish this process off by putting the final bricks in, because I'm pretty confident this is going to work. Put the lever in. So what? Okay. We always knew there was going to be an issue with something. Get away from me! Get away, get away, get away, get away. I haven't got a sword out. I swear he knew I didn't have a sword. So if we turn that on, they're all on, and then if we turn it off, it's just those ones in the middle it's not getting to. But the problem is, the second we do this,
It's doomed.
I reckon it's going to be a recurring current, and it's going to stuff the whole process up. Bang. Okay. So we know what the issue is. Which there is a fix to this. It just means creating more room. Okay. So what's going to need to happen? So that's creating a circle. So that needs to be... Can't be fueled by a second switch. But we need the repeater. If it can't come out and around, it's not going to achieve anything. Because that repeater there, it might be connecting with the block next to it. So if we do this on the outside, that's effectively what we got. So when we add a redstone signal to it, that's going to stay permanently lit. Yep. So, if we want it to go to all three, and we do that, it's probably going to do the same thing. So, effectively, if we have one that is always in a permanent position, that's not going to work either. Now, this is a really basic redstone mechanic, everyone. So if we can't get this right, we've got something going on. So they're the ones that aren't getting signals. So that's where the repeaters are in. There's 4 repeaters. And it's causing those 4 not to get signals. So one way around this is, I guess, to do this. Bypass the sticky pistons entirely. Just ignore that rain. Let's bypass the sticky pistons entirely. Kill the signal. Heard that crackle. Must be a dark spot they're spawning from. So when that's flooding out, now this is a problem we're going to have. When that's flooding out, this could still work. Because if we put a hopper in each of these spots, it just means we're going to have a multitude of hoppers. And we're going to have gaps in where the seeds are. When we turn this back on though, that will fix that up. So the question is, how do we get these pistons powered? The second we make it loop, it creates a circuit and it allows power to go round and round, and that will keep that permanent. So we can't isolate them. So I wonder if this is where the compaters come into play. don't think that did anything. No. So we've still got that one stuck down. But the second we put that redstone down. Okay. Here's a fort. Here's a fort. What if we stick a repeater there? No. So by creating the repeater there, it doesn't send a signal to that. If we put it this way, it still won't send a signal to that one. So we still effectively got this issue. So that is running one way. Take the redstone signal out. It goes. Put redstone signal in. It goes. And we've got all but those 4 blocks working. Of course, we can't have this water permanently on. So I think for now, until we work this out, because this is going to be a bit of trial and error, I think until we work it out, we're going to have to keep it like that. But I know there is a way. Take that out. I'll put this beast in. There is a way to get back going. So I'm going to have a good play with the redstone mechanics. I'm going to do that off stream. But I am going to have a good play with the redstone mechanics to finalise this setup, because I'm not happy with how that works at the moment. There is a way around it, but it is going to involve mapping out redstone. So the way this is set up is correct, that we've got it all on one. So the way that is set up is we've got it all on one. Okay. Oh, there goes my sword. Time to get another sword. So there is going to be a ton of trial and error trying to get these pistons working correct, because we want it to flush each one down. But what we will end up doing is we will finish this farm up in a second. Or we'll finish the basics of a farm up. We'll muck around with some of the water mechanics. Play around with it off stream, and we'll try and get it finalized. If not, we're just going to have to work with those rows, just not flashing any seeds out. So we're going to leave it there, everyone. Look, thanks for oh, I've got no hat. My head is naked. Look, thanks everyone for joining in. I hope you did enjoy the episode. A lot of trial and error happening, but that's the way it goes with redstone mechanics. Please remember to leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to be updated when I go live with my Minecraft live streams, or for obviously any other gaming content. You'll get notifications on when any videos get uploaded. And